So here in Vrindaranyam, Gurukula, our education philosophy is based upon the Taittiriya Upanishad, which is said that the education should go through Panchatmika Vikas. I will just explain what is that Panchatmika Vikas later. And also there is one more important thing that we also consider in our educational pattern is there is a concept of thinking, feeling and willing, which is also we speak it in the form of Satyam, Shivam and Sundaram. It's a beauty concept, it is feeling concept, we can tell beauty as feelings, and also Satyam, the intellectual or the intellectual part of it. So the thinking, feeling and willing. The willing aspect is to do things. So we connect it as in the form of education becomes holistic when we connect these three things together, Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, or to say thinking, feeling and willing. One has to concretely think and then feel for it and then execute the activity. And to do this, we are taking 6 aspects. So we are doing this through 6 aspects. They are basically samskara, the second one is sahasa, and the third one is samarthya, and then the fourth is swavalambana, the fifth is swavalambana, swabhimana, and the final one is seva. These 6 aspects are connected to education, and these 3 things, thinking, feeling, willing, with Panchatmika Vikas. Now when we speak of Panchatmika Vikas, we will speak about how the child is growing through a changing consciousness. Basically you can see the child is going through in the initial phases through Annamaya Chetana. Annamaya Chetana, the child sees everything in this world as something to accept, eat. Eating is eating through the eyes, eating through the ears, eating through the mouth. So everything the child takes it towards the mouth. If you see a kid, you give anything, the child puts it in the mouth. Whether it is mud, it is plants, whatever you give it in the child's hand, it will directly take it to its mouth. So it's Annamaya Chetana, seeing every aspect in the form of Anna, as something that you can accept it. Then comes the Pranamaya. There is a rhythm, there is a flow. When the child accepts that there is a flow inside the body, the prana is moving, which is the basic driving force of this body. Then the child comes to the third level is Manomaya. In the Manomaya phase, it is more of an emotional aspect. Even in the second phase, there is a touch of the emotion because prana and emotions are connected. If the prana is disturbed, the emotions are disturbed because prana has a direct link to the mind. So when we come to the Manomaya Vikas, the children are to be addressed at that level. Then the fourth level is Vijnanamaya, we are also called as Jnanamaya and Vijnanamaya together, where the intellectual aspects are understood. Child likes to understand everything in a very scientific way. That is not at the very earlier time, but it comes at around say 13 to 14 years of their career or their lifespan. Then comes Anandamaya Vikas. The conscious touches, the Brahman aspect is being touched by the child, or the internal aspects, the child sees the creation has something else which is driving the entire creation. So these aspects are to be very much touched in education. There should be a holistic attempt in educational philosophy. If this is being changed, you can see the whole world can be peaceful. When these kids becomes elders, they will drive the world in a different way. Because even in the Bhagavad Gita, there is a wonderful sutra, Apareyam vidasved anyat prakritim viddhi me param. Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita that the world is driven by all the living entities. According to the desire, the world turns. According to the desire, the world works. So when people of the right understanding live in this material world, they can give a world a better place to live for others and for the self too. It is undoubtedly a very wonderful truth.